Let's be real. If you were 100% content with where you're at in life right now, you wouldn't be here. So let me tell you, you have absolutely nothing to lose by watching this video. In fact, you are actively taking the first step to changing your life by just continuing to watch. You are meant to be here. So keep watching. I have a few words for you. Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to Merrily. I'm Merrily, and today I'm going to be giving all you creatives and artistic individuals and art babes a manifestation crash course on how to get your life exactly where you want it to be. Disclaimer, I am not telling you how to live your life, nor am I guaranteeing your success. The only person who can guarantee your success when it comes to manifestation is you. I am but a humble guide, here with humble suggestions on how to expedite the manifestation process so that way you can reap the benefits, like me. Cool? Cool. Lego. So as a creative and an artistic individual, the way that I like to go about manifestation is through these 3 steps. Now, I don't know if you've watched other manifestation videos. Cool if you have. If you haven't, that's cool too. I am just going to talk about it in the way that I understand it and how I like to explain it. I'm not a guru or a spiritual guide or anything like that. Humble guide, that's what I am, you know? So let's get into it. The way that I like to classify my 3 steps to mastering manifestation for creatives are as follows. 1, managing your mindset. 2, inviting change and discomfort into your life. And 3, surrounding yourself with encouragement and support. Now, you can click off this video if you think that's all the information you need, like cool, peace, bye, I'll see you. But if you want to take it a step further and actually figure out how to engage in these processes and learn how to start manifesting your life to where you want it to be and make your manifestations into a reality, then stick around, go grab pen and paper, because you're gonna want to take some notes, B. So, managing your mindset. What does that mean? How do we manage our mindset? You have to shift the way that you currently think into a new way of thinking that actively supports manifestation and growth. So what exactly does that mean? First, you have to figure out what is your current way of thinking. Ask yourself, do you sometimes like to think, oh, I'm not good enough? Oh, my art sucks. Oh, I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. Do you compare yourself to other people a lot? Do you beat yourself up unnecessarily for no reason? Do you think that everyone in the world is making progress except for you? These are all examples of unhealthy mindsets and unhealthy ways of thinking. But let me set you straight, king, queen, non-binary boss. You are enough. You are worthy, you are deserving, you are great, your art is great, and you deserve greatness. But it's not just going to happen to you. This is where the law of attraction comes into play. Let me let you in on a secret. You are solely responsible for all of the events that happen in your life, good and bad. Now, I'm sorry if that came as a slap to the face, but all of 2020 has been a slap to the face. The events in your life don't just happen, you attract them. Manifestation isn't just about manifesting things that are good and stuff that you want. You are always subconsciously manifesting everything that you're thinking, everything around you. So that is why having those mindsets where you're thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I don't deserve for good things to happen to me, that's actually also what you're manifesting, whether you know it or not. And it becomes this vicious cycle that just doesn't break, because if you're thinking, you don't deserve good things, that's the energy that you're putting out into the world, and then good things don't happen to you because the energy is going to be sent back to you. That same energy that you're putting out is getting sent back to you. And then because good things aren't happening to you, you will continue to think that you don't deserve good things to happen to you. It's a cycle. You have to be intentional with the energy that you're putting out, and you have to be intentional with the way that you speak. Our words are so powerful, it makes absolutely no sense. Be intentional with your thoughts, be intentional when you speak. Speak about yourself like you're hyping up your best friend, okay? Because be real. If your best friend comes to you and is like, oh my gosh, I just got this like promotion, whatever, you're gonna be like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, you real quick to hype up someone else, but let me ask you, do you even hype yourself? Why not? That's the first person you should be hyping up. And that's not selfish. It's like when you're in an airplane and the safety requirements tell you to put on your mask before you go to try and help others. You are no good to other people if you are not taken care of first. Y'all not hearing me. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Hold on. My glasses make me talk louder. You are no good to other people if you don't take care of yourself first. Y'all not hearing me. You have to make sure you're on point. Let that start with your mindset before you go try and hype everyone and support everyone else. Support yourself. Start with yourself. Get your mindset on the right track to where it needs to be so that you can start manifesting properly. If you guys want a separate video about me talking about the mindset of a creative and changing it, let me know in the comments below. But right now we're gonna get into step number 2, inviting change and discomfort into your life. Newsflash, you cannot grow in your comfort zone. Do you want me to say it again, or do you want to like rewind real quick, like 2 seconds so you can hear it again? I'm just gonna say it again. You cannot grow inside your comfort zone. Manifestation is an act that actively invites change, it actively welcomes change. If you're trying to manifest something, you obviously want something that you don't already have. And in order for you to get that new thing, something has to change. It's like Fullmetal Alchemist.
It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something, something of equal value must be given. This is the law of equivalent exchange.
Okay, yeah, so like that, but like without the ominous threat underneath. And you know what? You might not like the change, but guess what? It's gonna have to happen. Like, you can't stay the same and ask for new things to come in. It just doesn't work like that. It's not, no. So we need to be asking ourselves, what are we willing to give up to be able to receive our manifestations? Like, how are we willing to be uncomfortable? How are we going to invite new things to change in our lives? One way that you can invite change is to create a new atmosphere. Y'all, if y'all don't know who Marie Kondo is, I'm gonna need you to like pause this real quick and then like go look her up and then like come right back. Like, seriously, come back. Guys, change up your environment. You cannot welcome change and new and exciting things in the same old stale environment that you've been sitting in. Fresh it up. Get rid of stuff. Declutter your space. Get new decor. Just clean. Do something, like put your couch on a different wall or something. Just do something to shake things up in the environment where you're at. Because if your environment is a constant, you know, like you have to change up all the variables. Like your environment can't be a constant if you're wanting like all these other things to change, you know? Change everything. Welcome that. Embrace it. Another way to welcome change and discomfort into your life is to just channel your inner Elsa and head straight into the end. No! Do whatever makes you uncomfortable. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go run off in the middle of the night, like singing, waking up people. I'm not telling you go do no weird stuff like that, like within reason. Do whatever makes you uncomfortable. So for example, if talking to other people makes you uncomfortable, join a networking group, practice that skill. If hiking makes you uncomfortable, go on a hike. You know, it's just that simple. Do something actively that will get you outside of your comfort zone. Like try a harder workout, start a new project, just do something that's going to get you out of the norm that you're so stuck in, because that is how you are going to condition yourself to be physically and mentally ready for the massive change that's about to come into your life. Lastly, my final step for manifestation for creatives is to surround yourself with encouragement and support. This also ties into the law of attraction. If you're surrounding yourself with positive reminders and affirmations and this, that, and the other, you are going to be 10 times more likely to actually manifest those things into reality. One way that I like to do that is by having like visual cues. So I will have like actual physical images of things that I'm trying to manifest, or feelings that I'm trying to manifest, like post it all around my home and the areas that I'm in the most, that I see the most. So that way I can always have it like at the forefront of my mind. I can be ready, be on go. It helps like keep me focused. And sometimes like life will come in and try to distract you and try to get you down. But having those affirmations and those physical like visual cues around you will ground you, and it's going to keep it at the forefront of your mind, like, okay, like this is what I'm channeling my energy for, this is what I'm working for, this is my reality, it's happening now, I am ready for it, I'm willing to let this come into my life, and I'm actively working for it to come into my life. Another way that I surround myself with encouragement is to just binge content related to whatever I'm trying to manifest. And what that looks like is basically like, let's say I'm trying to manifest a job in storyboarding for animation. What am I gonna be doing? I'm gonna be on YouTube watching You Tripled like all day. I'm gonna be looking at other YouTube videos about getting jobs in animation. I'm gonna be looking at videos on like talking to people in animation or reaching out to industry professionals. I'm gonna be on Spotify, like looking at all the different podcasts that feature storyboard artists like Bancroft Brothers, Animated Journey, all that stuff. I'm gonna be reading books that have, you know, different storyboard artists' lives in them, or like features, zines, whatever. AWN.com, I'm gonna be looking for all that stuff. Cartoon Brew, I'm gonna be looking for interviews with storyboard artists. I'm gonna be absorbing all that content, and I'm gonna be absorbing all that energy and pushing it back out into the world so that way it can come back to me tenfold. And I know you're probably wondering, like, how does like binging content give you like support and encouragement? Literally all of the content that you're consuming is in direct support of whatever you're trying to manifest. And it's actually going to help you keep your mindset on gear as well. It's gonna keep your mind on those things where you need to go. Now, before you get too into consuming content, you better make sure your mind is right, okay? Let me tell you why. If you're consuming all of this content and somehow along the way you start feeling sorry for yourself or discouraged, you're consuming all this content and you're not at the same level of that person, and you know you're getting really like in your feelings and you start comparing yourself, shut it down, okay? Shut it down. You have to make sure that you're good in step number 1 before you try and get to step 3. Don't just click off this video and start like watching a whole bunch of stuff trying to like manifest that stuff when your mindset's not correct, hun. It's not gonna work. You need to make sure that your headspace is proper and clear before you start consuming all this content. And if you start consuming to the point to where you're starting to get to that, take a break from it. Go back to step 1, reevaluate your mindset, okay? Reevaluate that. Get ready for the discomfort that's about to come, and then try again, okay? Cool. So the last way that I like to surround myself with encouragement and support for manifestations is that I make my manifestations known. Now, I know this is kind of taboo a little bit in the manifestation community. You know, a lot of people will tell you to keep hush-hush about your manifestations until they come true. And I understand why they say that, because it keeps the chance of like naysayers trying to come and bring you down to the minimum. But I strongly believe in having a small little community that you trust to express your manifestations to, get them out to people, and then let their encouragement and positivity fuel your manifestations even more. You don't have to tell the whole world. That's not what I'm telling you. But I'm telling you that there is something about having a small elite group of people being there for you, cheering for you, supporting you. Like, yeah, you better support you 100%. But when you have other people joining in on that, there's just a morale boost that you get that just kind of makes you feel like anything is possible, you know? And it's just a really nice community to have, where if you're having like an off day and you're feeling, you know, like you need to go back to the basics, or you're just feeling off, like you can go to these people and they can actively like lift you back up and like give you more encouragement and cheer for you on your way there. And then when you make it, when you have your manifestations and they've come to the light, you can celebrate with them, you know? And there's something like really special about celebrating with someone who's watched you grow than just celebrating with people watching you from afar, if that makes sense, you know? You don't have to do everything alone, and that's okay. It doesn't make you any less of a strong person if you have a little help. Like, come on, you think Rome was built by one man? No, of course not. So there you have it. Those are my 3 steps to manifesting for creatives. And if you made it this far, I'm going to reward you with a bonus tip. Come here. This is gonna be good. The key to manifestation is faith. If you don't actually believe that this can work for you, it won't. Without faith, manifestation is just a trending subject and it will do nothing for you. You can't expect things to just come to you. You have to put in the work, and like half of that work is believing that it is actually going to pull through. Manifestations are the work of something higher than ourselves, okay? For some people, it's source energy. For some people, it's the universe, quoting Jen Sincero. But for me, it's God. It's my Holy Father, my Savior. I work hand in hand with God to make my manifestations a reality. My manifestations are blessings that are crafted through prayer and faith. In prayer, I ask God for what I want, what I need, and then along with managing my mindset, along with inviting change and discomfort in my life, and along with surrounding myself with support and encouragement, I have unwavering faith that God is going to provide for me. And He always does. Literally, y'all, just this past year, I have manifested and have been blessed with 4 job interviews, all within my dream animation company. 4. And let me tell you this. I did not apply for any of these job positions. These were all opportunities brought to me because I was putting out the energy and God sent it back tenfold. I didn't apply for any of these jobs, y'all. And now I'm in consideration for 4 different positions, all within my dream animation company. What? That's crazy. So if you don't take anything from this video, well, I hope you did, but I want you to have faith, okay? If not in God, that's cool. In the universe, in source energy, just know that whatever that thing that you have faith in, it has your back, okay? The world is not against you. You are against you. And once you can get for you, you can manifest whatever you want. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got anything out of it, I hope you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can know exactly when I'm gonna upload again, which will be soon. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if anything I said resonated with you guys. If you guys have your own manifestation tips that you want to share, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments if you want more content like this. And yeah, until next time, live merrily.